Hello everyone and welcome to The Big Story, where we discuss the hottest topics right here in the heart of the newsroom. I'm Haryanto, coming to you live from the Straits Times. Now we are streaming on Facebook and on YouTube, so be sure to comment, share and like our video. While you are at it, hit the bell button so that you will be alerted to our videos. Now I have my newsroom colleagues joining me to talk about the stories that got you talking today. Now in local news, more than 600 parents have signed a petition for the Ministry of Education or MOE to review the PSLE scoring system for mother tongue languages. This follows MOE's announcements that foundation level subjects will be pegged to a grading of AL6 to AL8 of the standard level subjects. Now, these concerned parents are those who have children studying a foreign language instead of an official mother tongue language and children with special needs. MOE said the rationale for the scoring policy needs to be grounded in its educational philosophy, with importance placed on the study of MTL. To tell us more, I have senior education correspondent Sandra Davie. Welcome, Sandra.
Thank you, Ariane.
Pleasure to have you again here. Now, Sandra, if you could briefly tell us, what the petition is all about. What does it entail?
Okay, first of all, I just checked before coming on this show, and there are over 2,500 signatures.
Wow, so it has doubled.
To that, more than doubled,
yeah.
To the petition since I wrote this story for Monday. Basically, the petition was started by a mother whose child is exempt from offering mother tongue language, which is one of the official mother tongue languages. The daughter instead offers French in lieu of Mandarin. But she doesn't offer it as a PSLE subject, so she's exempt from sitting for French as a PSLE subject. So currently, students who are exempt from mother tongue language for PSLE are given a score based on the MTL scores of their peers who had similar scores for the other three subjects, English, Maths and Science. And the mother accepted this and got the daughter exempted. But under the new scoring system, which will apply to her daughter, it will still be based, MOE will take reference from the MTL score of other students with similar scores in the other three subjects. But they've also said that they'll be pegged to the lowest three levels of the standard PSLE subject level. So some parents, like the parent who started the petition, feels that this is pegged at too low a level and it will disadvantage her daughter in terms of the choices of secondary schools that she wants to go to. She also feels that since she had already made the decision to exempt her child from MTL some time ago, it shouldn't be applied to those who are already currently in primary school, that it can perhaps apply after 2023 instead of 2021 when the new system will come into place. So quite a few parents come under that group. But there's also another group of parents who have joined this petition, and these are parents with kids with special needs, educational needs like autism, dyslexia and so on. And their kids are exempt from taking mother tongue language. They probably do not offer any other, they do not take up any other language as well. And in their case, their argument is, my child is already disadvantaged because of a special need, and they feel that the new scoring system kind of disadvantages them even further.
And Sandra, clearly you have interviewed these parents who signed the petition. Now, in your opinion, do you think their concerns are justified?
Well, I mean, they have their point of view, and as I've said, and as the petition says, they have raised these points and asked the ministry to consider postponing the changes and then revising it as well, because they feel that it's not fair. But on the other hand, MOE has its own reasoning as to why it came up with this new scoring system. So one of the arguments that MOE put forward was there are other pupils who are weak in mother tongue language, also struggling as much, and some of them even with special learning needs, but who are still offering mother tongue language as a foundation level subject. And the highest they can score is AL6, right, for mother tongue. So it won't be fair if these students who are exempt are given a score higher than AL6. Right? So that's MOE's rationale. But also, you know, MOE has always emphasized the learning of mother tongue languages as being very important, and it's been a cornerstone of our education system and policy. So they feel that they need to keep to that as well. And they also feel that this is a very small percentage of parents, it's about 3.5%. And they can't set a separate PSLE exam for all the other foreign languages. That is not very feasible.
And Sandra, you know, now that all the announcements to the changes in the PSLE scoring system are laid out, and parents know how their children will be graded for the national exam, any tips for them?
Well, you know, from next year onwards, the school exam results are going to be given based on the new scoring system. So my advice to parents is get familiar with the new system. Try and look at, you know, where your child does well and where she doesn't do that well, and where you can help her further. And start thinking about your choices of secondary schools. In 2020, MOE will be releasing quite early the entry scores for the secondary schools, again based on the new scoring system. So they will have a lot more time to decide which secondary school for their kid and which schools their kid will be able to make it to.
Thank you again, Sandra, for coming on to the show, you know, to tell us more about the changes and, of course, to the new scoring system for mother tongue languages. Now, for more on this, you can visit our website at www.straitstimes.com. Once again, thank you, Sandra.